Hey guys, what's up? It's your old buddy Canales, and today we're going to take a plunge into the depths of a psychopath's mind. That's right, I've stated several times that social justice is for psychopaths, but I don't think I've ever seen that so clear as I'm seeing it right now by reading this article. I found out that this thing existed, and I mean the article, not the comic itself, after watching one of your boy Zach's videos, and I thought, whoa, bro, I'm gonna give you my take on this because it's a current issue, or at least it was, at least it was 48 hours ago. But I'm amazed. I'm amazed at what social justice will do to a person's brain, But well, this is the question, isn't it? I mean, was this person already like this, and that's why I think this is a woman. Yeah, it's Kate Garner. Uh, was Kate Garner this demented before she joined social justice, the Sock cult, or did social justice completely rot her brain and atrophy her empathy centers? I don't know. That's the question. What came before, the chicken or the egg? I don't know. Point is, well, I'm sure you all know what this story is about. But let's do a quick recap, shall we? Darth Vader, Dark Visions #3 is the story of this poor, deranged woman that develops an obsession with Darth Vader, and she begins. I think she's a nurse. I haven't read the whole thing. I just to quote Zach again, I skimmed over it. But apparently she's a nurse. She works for the doctor that repairs Darth. And she develops an insane obsession with Darth Vader. I mean, she clearly lives an unfulfilled, sad life. And in her insanity, she sees Darth as some kind of fairy tale prince that will rescue her from her dreary existence. This, of course, is not to be, because when she stumbles across a meditating Darth Vader, she gets penetrated, but not in the sense that she would have liked to be. And Darth leaves the corpse just lying there in his bedroom, I guess, or whatever this is. I don't know if that's a bed. And says, the Darth Vader to preach, come get this garbage out of my quarters. And well, for starters, I don't like this story. I don't think this story belongs in Star Wars, because Star Wars is all about Star Wars has a mythical dimension to it. Star Wars has an archetypal dimension, and Star Wars stories should be about about the tropes, the lovable rogue, the hero, the chosen one, the big bad, the dragon, all that stuff. That crazy yandere. That's not a trope. That's, I don't know. I don't think this story really fits in the Star Wars universe. But apart from that, I have no problem with the story. I mean, I just don't like it. Period. In the other hand, when we go to our beloved site, the Mary Sue, we stumble across this psychopath. This psychopath, allow me to read quickly. Well, Star Wars novels have featured more women, yeah, okay. The plot follows an unnamed Imperial nurse who's in love with Darth Vader, blah, blah, yada, 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 yeah, well, I told you about that. She fantasizes not only about them fighting rebels. No, they do not fight rebels, they kill rebels brutally and being romantic together, but about him punishing those who hurt her. Yeah, that's more like exacting bloody revenge, because people being nice, being mean to you doesn't warrant their execution by dark force magic. Okay, but yeah, I love how, I don't know, this person is either lying or doesn't understand what she's reading. But again, this is a psychopath. This is an insane person. Let's see. She says they can be together, only to be interrupted by a lightsaber through the chest. Vader then stalks away from her and demands the garbage. Well, this is what we already read. Yeah, sounds charming. Wow, being sarcastic there, aren't we? Um, the protagonist, this is important, she is the protagonist, is treated miserably by the narrative. No, if a character is the protagonist, she's not being treated by, she does things. And in this case, she does really creepy things like collecting bits that the doctor has discarded after fixing Vader, like, pieces of meat and pieces of circuitry and stuff. It's freaking creepy. She's not being treated miserable by the narrative as much as she's being creepy and unlikable. She's not given a name, she doesn't need one, just like Clint Eastwood didn't need one in the Dollar Trilogy. She's portrayed as being obsessive and almost pathetic. This is what, this is true. She's obsessive because she's depicted as insane. She's not a well-adjusted woman. And almost pathetic. This really caught my attention. It gets worse. Rather than a joke of a character. What else? It's a sexist comment that shows women as being ridiculous. Here. Right here. It's a sexist comic because one woman is all women that shows women as being ridiculous. There are many things that this character is. There she is, collecting pieces of Vader for her insane collection. I wouldn't say this is ridiculous and pathetic. This is tragic. I don't like this character. I don't like this story, and yet I can empathize with this character enough to think that this is tragic. This is not funny. This is not entertaining in the sense that this person thinks that, this character is not a joke. No one is laughing at her. This ending is supposed to be horrifying. It's sad. It's tragic. And I don't think, I think, credit to the writer, this character is actually, you feel bad for her. You empathize enough towards her to feel bad when she gets so unceremoniously killed. I mean, Vader doesn't even blink, which, gives you a sense of how much of an evil bastard he is. Which was the point, because hey, this guy became a full-fledged Sith Lord after killing children. He killed a bunch of children in cold blood. What? And yet this person thinks that the character is ridiculous and pathetic and laughable. That there's some sort of humor to be extracted from there, and she also says that this isn't giving the right message to girls and women. Just imagine being subjected to drama, to tragedy, and finding it ridiculous and pathetic, and worrying about the message that the drama is conveying. Imagine the level of sociopathy that thought process requires. I mean, I guess you guys all know that I was a lifelong leftist before getting red pilled, and I enjoyed a shitload of movies and comics with whom I didn't agree. Like, I don't know, Conan, or I think like the Crimson Empire trilogy, who had a really, from a modern perspective, a really conservative and Republican type perspective to it. And I still I said, well, this story is still pretty cool. I like the characters. I don't know. I'm not paying attention to that because I am actually empathizing with the characters. I'm actually immersed in the story. And yet this creature, I'm not gonna call her a human being. I don't think, I'm sorry, but I am a human. Humans have human emotions. This is more like an insect or a machine. I don't know what this is. She's this Kate Gardner person. If she's actually a person, I don't know. As Zach said, that this is probably a Poe. I don't know if this is a Poe. But the thing is, if this person means what she says. I don't know, man. I wouldn't want to get too close to her because your head might end up severed inside her fridge. This woman has the thought process of a psychopath. You know that joke? Well, it's not really a joke. Like it's like a test to know if someone's a psychopath. You tell the story. You know, you're at a friend's funeral, and you meet this girl that you like very much. Then after a few months, another one of your friends dies, and you see this girl again, and you really like her, and you want to see her again. What do you do? And some people say, I kill another of my friends to meet her again. Some say that jokingly, others really mean it, but you know, not everyone who replies that is a psychopath, but all psychopaths reply that. I think this is a similar test question, so to speak. This is a good way of finding out how much of a psychopath a person is. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, I don't like this. Yeah, this is from Bounding Into Comics, which is a great site. Everyone should go there. Yeah, the comic itself kind of sucks. Oh yeah, I also brought up this the artist's tweet. I think this is the artist. Don't quote me on that, but I think it might be. And if he is, he's apparently really worried about fascism, the rise of fascism in Spain. Well, my advice to him would be: don't worry so much about politicians. Worry more about these actual fascists, these psychopaths, hell-bent on controlling what you draw and what your writers write. Oh yeah, I also heard that the writer, Dennis Hopeless, apologized. Oh man, you're done. You're done, Dennis Hopeless. You're gonna be their slave forever, man. I hope you enjoyed your freedom, fam. Anyway, you know what does not suck? Unlike this comic, unlike this article, that's right. Necromancer Tombstone Blues, which is suffering quite a bit because I'm not on Twitter. This and the aforementioned psychopaths had me unpersoned, so I'm unable to promote it as I would have under other circumstances. But you know, if we can get just $600 more in 2 weeks, we're good. And yeah, I had a great time drawing this comic. It's cyberpunk, it's techno magic, it's got you know, pretty much everything. Check this out. Check the cover and pages. Yeah, we have necromancers beating the shit out of goblins. We have big guns and more goblins and whatnot. This comic has everything, man. Go back it. Anyway, that's all for tonight, guys. Stay safe out there. Stay away from these people, okay? It's not safe.